Yeah, so that means we have to mark something. What do we have to mark?
Inside.
The middle, okay? And so now that we have to mark that, then what is going to be our answer here? It's going to be our answer. Side, side, side. Okay. Number 3, are the two triangles touching?
No.
No. Okay. So we don't have to mark anything. And then so what do we have here? Okay, what is this called?
Side.
A side. Sorry, my board's tweaking out. What's this one called?
Side.
A side. Okay, and then do we have a third letter? No. So the only one that has 2 letters is what? There's 2 things that have 2 letters.
NA.
NA and what's the other one? HL. Okay, well is there a H or an L marked?
No.
No, you just said side, side, which is SS. So this is going to be NA. Okay, number 5. Are the 2 triangles touching? Yeah, so we have to mark something. What do we have to mark? The middle. Okay, and so what do we have marked?
Side.
2 sides and 1 angle. Okay, so what is this one?
Side, side angle.
Side, side angle. Is that an option?
Side angle, side.
Okay, side angle side could be an option. Okay, what is this?
Side.
Side.
Side. Angle.
Okay, side, side angle. Okay, or we could go from this way. What is this one?
Angle,
Angle,
side, side.
side, side. So is it either of those? Were those an option?
No.
No, so then what is this?
NA.
NA. Okay. Number 7, are those 2 touching? No, so do we have to mark something? No. Okay. And what are those 3 things?
Angle, angle, angle.
Angle, angle, angle. Is that a thing?
No.
No, so what is this one?
NA.
NA. There's a lot of NAs on here today. Okay, number 9. Are those 2 touching?
Right.
Yes, they are. So what do we have to mark?
Angle.
The angles here in the middle, okay? If they're touching by like a long side, then you're gonna mark the side. If they're touching by like a little eensy baby part, then that means you're marking the angle. See how these are touching by a little bit eensy baby part? That means you're gonna do the angle, okay? And so what is this?
Angle, side angle. Side angle.
Okay, what is this called?
Side
Side,
angle. Side. I mean angle.
side, angle, angle. Or if you go from the other way, we got angle, angle, side. Okay, are any of those an option?
Angle. Angle. Side.
Angle, angle, side is an option, okay? Hey, dude, we're not on this one. You're okay, erase that and then go to, well, erase this because you're gonna forget. Okay, 11, are the 2 triangles touching?
Yes.
Yes, they are. What can we mark then?
The middle.
In the middle here, which is a side. Okay, what do we have as far as letters go?
Angle, side.
We have 2 sides and 1 angle. Okay, 2 sides and 1 angle. And we kind of have to check the order. So this is a side, angle, a side. Okay? Okay, if we go from the other way, we've got a side, an angle, and then a side. Okay? And so no matter which way you go, it's side, angle, side. Okay, 13 and 14 are all about the Pythagorean theorem. Which one is your C? Which one is your C? How do we know? Okay, it's the longest or what?
Going from right angle.
Okay, it has something to do with the right angle. What does it mean? Something to do with
From the right angle.
it's the opposite, like straight across from the right angle. On this one, why can we not say the longest side? How do I know which one? We can't say, oh, this one's C because it's the longest side. Why can we not do that on this one?
There's 2 long sides.
So there's an X, yes?
Yeah.
How do you know that the X is not 100? right? So we can't say that, or what if the x is a 1? So we can't say whether this is the longest side or not. So on this one, you have to go with whatever's across is going to be your c. Okay, so that's going to be our c. Okay, and so we've got a squared plus b squared equals c squared. So 4 squared plus x squared equals c squared, which is 5. Okay, so this is my a and my b. Does the a or the b matter? No. Okay, but the c does. Okay. Okay. I know you're tired. We're almost done. We just gotta go through 40. The rest are going fast. Okay, 4 squared is gonna be 16 plus x squared. 5 squared is gonna be 25. Okay, who needs moved? The 16. Okay, and so we got x squared equals, what is 25 minus 16? 9. Okay, and then we square root both sides. So you'd say square root on both sides, square root. Okay, so we get x equals 3. Okay, square root of 9 is 3. Okay, 15. Which one is missing? A, B, or C?
C.
C is missing. Okay, so again, we go a squared plus b squared equals c squared. Okay, so it's going to look like 5 squared plus 12 squared equals c squared. Okay, well this part you can just type on the calculator. What is 5 squared plus 12 squared? 5 squared plus 12 squared.
169.
169. So we got 169 equals c squared. Okay, and then what do we do? Square root both sides. Square root of 169. 13. Okay, 17. 17, we're going to say a squared plus b squared equals c squared. Which one is my c? Which one is my c?
10.
The 10, okay, because it's the biggest. So we're going to say 6 squared plus 8 squared equals 10 squared. Okay, this is my c. Okay, well, what is 6 squared plus 8 squared? 6 squared plus 8 squared. 100. Okay, what is 10 squared? 100. Okay, does 100 equal 100?
Yes.
Yes, so what is my answer?
Yes.
Yes, okay, this is my answer. Okay, the answer is either yes or no. Okay, 19, which one is going to be my C? Which one's my C? 13, okay, so it's going to look like 5 squared plus 11 squared equals 13 squared. Okay, what is 5 squared plus 11 squared? 146. 13 squared? 169. Okay, does 146 equal 169?
No.
No, so what is my answer?
No.
No. Okay, order the sides of the triangle from shortest to longest. Okay, from shortest to longest. So look at the inside numbers. Which one's the smallest?
30.
30, and there's 2 of them, yes? Okay, so it does not matter which one we cover up first. So pick one, cover it up. What 2 letters are left? C-A. Oh, C-A. Okay, well, if I covered up this one, then which one do I need to cover up next? The other one, which is the A. Okay, so which 2 letters are left?
BC.
C-B or B-C. Okay, it does not matter. And then which one is the biggest one?
C.
C or the 120. And so which 2 letters are left? A-B or B-A. Okay. got 6 left. That's all we're doing today. We got 6 left. Okay, 4, state if they can form sides of a triangle. So we're going to say greater than 11, greater than 4, greater than 6. Okay, you list them all 3 out. Leave some space in between them. Okay, leave some space in between them. Okay, so for the 11, if I use the 11 for the back part, what is the 2 front parts then? 6 and 4. Okay, 6 plus 4 over 4 plus 6. Okay, for the second one, I used the 4, so what 2 are left? 11 and 6. And then for the 6?
4 and 11.
4 and 11. Okay, 4 plus 6 is 10. Is 10 bigger than 11?
No.
No. Okay, so what should I do at this point? Stop. Why?
Because it's not bigger than 11.
It's not bigger than 11. How many check marks do you need? 3. So do you have to continue to go? No, because we already know at this point, can they form the sides of a triangle?
No.
No. Okay, and if you remember from a long time ago, okay, if I have this side and we know that the length is 1, and I have this side, we know that the length is 1, can I make my bottom be 100?
No.
No. Okay, well if this length is 1, then 100 is probably around this big. Is that going to make a triangle?
No.
No, it's not going to work. Okay, and the same thing, if I do this one and it's 100 and this side's 100, can I make my bottom one a 1?
No.
No, it's not going to connect. Okay, we talked about being like ill-built and stuff. Do you remember? Okay, so it's not going to work out. 25, I got 8, 11, and then what did we put for the third one? An X. Okay, so we got greater than 8, greater than 11, greater than X. Okay, for the 8, what's going to be the 2?
11.
11 and X. Okay, for the 11, it's going to be 8 and X, and then the bottom one is going to be 11 plus 8. Which one do you know for sure is going to be an answer?
X.
The bottom one, okay? 11 plus 8, it's going to be 19. Okay, this one is definitely going to be an answer. Okay, as far as the other 2, the cheater way is this. Which one has the smaller of the 2 numbers? So my 2 numbers are 8 and 11. Which one has the smaller one on the left side? The middle one or the one with the 8, okay? So I know that this one's going to be my answer, okay? 8 plus what would give me 11? 8 plus what would give me 11?
3.
3, okay? So I already know that this one's going to be 3. However, you could do it the long way, okay? I know that this is going to be 3. If I would go like this, and you guys don't need to write all this down, but, okay, that's going to give me a 3. If I would do this one, then I already know it's going to be a negative 3, okay? But negative 11, okay, it's going to give me a negative 3. Okay, so if you can remember that, the one that has the smaller number on the left is going to be your answer. Okay, we got 4 left. You're doing good. I know it's Monday. I know you're tired. We got 4 left. Okay, look at 27. It says EF. EF. Which one is parallel to that one? EF. MP or PM. Okay, so EF is here. Okay, MP is going here. It's half that size, but going in the same direction. Okay, 29. 29. Okay, if my small one is 10, what is IG, which is my big one? 20. Okay, this one's going to be 20. Okay, we got 2 left. 31. What is the formula? What's the formula?
2x minus 14 equals 2x minus 12.
Okay, so it's 2 times the small one equals the big one. So it's going to look like 2 times the small one, so 2x minus 14, equals the big one, so 2x minus 12. Good job, Tristan. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and distribute 2 times 2x. It's gonna be 4x. 2 times 14 is 28.
Here's the 2x.
Okay, we're gonna move our letters to the left and the numbers to the right. Who's getting moved? The 2x and the 28. Okay, so 4x minus 2x is 2x. Negative 12 plus 28. I don't know, 16?
16.
Okay. I won't be trusting my math in the morning. Okay, and then what?
Divide.
Divide by 2.
Would that be 4 x equals
8.
I
You're good.
guess, I don't know.
Do we stop or keep going?
Stop.
We stop. Okay, it says solve for x. And we've got one more. Okay, last one, 33. We're going to say 2 times the small equals the big. Which one's my small one?
2x minus 16.
2x minus 16. Okay, so 2 times my small, 2x minus 16 equals my big, so 2x minus 10. Okay, so I'm going to get 4x and then a 32. Is that 32? Okay.
Give her the 2x.
Yep, we're going to move our letters to the left and the numbers to the right. So we're going to say minus 2x and to add 32. Who's getting crossed out?
32 and 2x.
The 32s and the 2x's. Okay, so 4x minus 2x
Yes.
is 2x. Negative 10 plus 32
22.
is 22.
Divide by 2.
Divide by 2,
11.
we get 11. Which one is it asking us to find? Ji. Which one is Ji? 2x minus 16. So Ji is 2x minus 16. So it's really going to look like 2 parentheses 11 minus 16.
6.
6?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, we're going to stop here for today. Although I know it doesn't seem like we're halfway, the back half goes a lot faster than the front half. And so, because there's so many that are just like n minus 2 times 180 or a right or an isosceles. Okay, so this is about halfway.